Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the What is Good podcast with Simon Minter and Andrew Shane.
That felt weird.
It did really feel weird.
You even paused before.
Do you think Andrew Shane's more weird than Simon Minter? I think it is, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because I'm known as, even though I'm known as Mini Minter or whatever, Simon Minter is...
Yeah, whereas
Andrew
me,
Shane.
people think Randolph is probably my real name.
I did.
Did you actually?
When I first met you, I definitely did.
Yeah.
And then
Well, there's no reason not to, because it's a name, isn't it? Like, obviously, I don't think your name is Mini Minter. And if it
a lot
was-
of people actually do. A lot of people do.
What, you just got one word name like a Brazilian?
I think Bambino Becky does.
Well,
Well, no, she thinks I'm actually called Simon Mini Minter. Because she has never said my name without going, Simon Mini Minter.
Nah, she has to be being sarcastic, I think.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think she's being
I hope
sarcastic.
so. No, she is.
Okay,
100%.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to?
I've been up to COD,
Yeah?
making videos. That's it. This podcast comes way too quick for us. You know
Honestly,
what?
it really does.
People watching and listening probably like count down the days till it comes back. But for us, we're like, yo, can we please have something to speak about?
I feel that. I really
Especially
feel
during COVID, because like I guess usually when we're out and about and doing more stuff, there's more things to talk about on our end. But the whole world's just kind of standing still. So
It's like, what have you done? I have filmed a Sidemen video, which is already up,
Yeah.
and I have streamed.
yeah, literally, yeah. It's the same every week. It's the same every day.
It
Same
is
every week.
every single time. Although I noticed you choked a 1v3 on
Oh,
COD.
shut up, man. Yeah, I did check. I'm going to call out Josh. For those who were watching that stream, I'm sure some of you watching that stream who are listening to this, I'm like, yo, there's a guy coming down. Under the bridge, going under the bridge. And then this guy kills both Josh and Milk, who's the guy we're playing with from Canada. And he kills both of them. And Josh was like, oh, he was on the bridge. And I was like, yeah, I shouted it out. He's like, no, you said he was under the bridge. And I was like, well, we had to pay attention. I don't know where he went. You know, if I saw him, I would have shot him. But anyway, I then killed the guy on the hill that they were struggling to kill, killed the other guy that they were struggling to kill, and then the guy killed me because I jumped up on a ledge. But anyway, listen, I'm sick.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I actually haven't played as much COD recently.
On the way here, I was thinking, you haven't played as much COD recently.
No, I don't know why. I don't enjoy streaming it as much.
I don't even stream it now. So
Yeah, but I feel like anyone in the squad streaming it still brings the feeling of it being streamed.
oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
So I almost don't want to play when people are streaming.
Yeah.
So I have played a little bit off
camera.
stream, with a few guys, but yeah,
Yeah.
and then I played with a couple guys whose KD is
Bad.
very low,
Okay.
very.
How
One
low?
is like 0.3 or 4.
Wow, that's pretty.
And the lobbies are just unreal.
Yeah.
The lobbies are so fun.
Well, yeah, so I played with someone, this is a while ago as well, I played with someone who had like 0.5 KD and haven't played many games. Like, they played like 10 games or something. And that's when I got my 19 kill record. And then I actually, I was playing with Josh and Callux the other
I saw
day.
that one.
Yeah, in the Stimulus trios. And I got, I was on 18. And it was like the final circle. And I think I could have played better and like maybe help win the game. But I was on 18. I was like, bro, I've got to get my record. So like, I killed one guy. I downed one guy. Then I died. And I was like, I hope Josh kills the guy. And I think the Storm killed him. So I got 19. I equaled it, which is so annoying. But to be fair, I never posted my kill record. I didn't film it. So I could still be like, oh, this is my kill record.
Yeah, mine is 16, but it was off stream.
Oh, okay. So you can still be
not
there.
even recording.
Okay.
So realistically, it's 13 on videos.
Yeah.
So I can,
if you got 14, you could post a video
Yeah, for sure.
breaking it.
My new kill record.
Yeah, and you see Aiden or getting like 51 or Vic getting 40 or whatever, and then we're like
Hey, big man.
14. But now I was going to say I prefer playing off stream as well.
It's so much better.
Yeah,
And the thing is, stream snipers have ruined the game for me.
they actually have
Because as much as a lot of people in the stream will say like, oh, you're just annoyed because they killed you, that you're just upset because they're better than you. It's like, well, yes, but some of them are literally stream sniping. They'll come in the chat and they'll say like, lol, we just killed you.
Yeah, and they're trying to.
And
do
they're
it.
like, I told you it was a stream sniper, and
Yeah,
it's quite easy if you have a complete advantage to sneak up on a team.
literally, yeah. Like at the end of the day, like we should be able to kill them still, but sometimes we won't because they know where exactly we are. And it's like 3 or 4 after. And so maybe we'll kill one team that's stream sniping, and then another one will arrive. Sorry, as we're just plating up or something. It's annoying. So also like recently, I've had like a lot of issues with lag. You have the same, really. Like you get your stream crashes.
Yeah.
So, like this game wasn't. It's so hard to play on PC, and it's like we've got good PCs as well. I was even speaking to like PC specialists, and they were like, "There's nothing you can upgrade. Like it's fine. It should be fine." So it's definitely the game. And so I keep lagging recently in gunfight. So I'll be fine, and I'll literally get into a gunfight and it will lag out like mad. So when I die, I'll be like, "Oh, I'm lagging, man." And then Josh's chat has just been like, "Oh, Randy's so annoying. Every time he dies, he just blames it on the lag." And I'm like, I know, but I'm still lagging. Like. I can accept being worse than someone for sure, but I do like it's weird. Like I'll land down, I'll loot up, everything's fine, and literally a guy will be there and it'll just jitter. I don't understand this game.
So we did a more Sidemen video the other day. We were streaming it. It was me, Ethan, Josh, and Vic. Ethan wasn't streaming, but the other three of us were, and we then put it together. And like the first game we did, I think I got 6 kills, Vic got 3, the others got 1, and we died really early, kind of thing. So I was there like, okay, I just got 6. Like, I did all right. I got 6 kills, more than everyone. And then we did the second one. We win. Vic gets 20.
Okay,
I got 12.
Jeez.
Ethan got 10, and Josh got 6.
Oh, Josh stinker.
All the comments are about how bad I am.
God damn it.
And I'm there like, in this game I play really well.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, there's 2 things basically. One, at the end, I have a real hard time seeing in the corner, the bottom left of the map, there's like the woodlands.
Yeah.
I have a real hard time seeing people there.
Trees are hard, man, yeah.
So I'm playing there and I'm shooting at a guy who runs behind a tree. I start trying to shoot the tree so that if he pops out either side, I'll get him, or I, shoot through the tree.
Yeah.
And then he runs to the side, kills me, and Ethan finishes him. And everyone's just like, look at this bit. Simon's so bad.
Shooting a tree.
And I'm like, how can you not remember the rest of this
Yeah, watch
game?
the rest of it. Yeah, literally.
And the only people that are defending me are the ones saying, yeah, Simon just had a lucky game.
I can't damn it.
Like,
yeah,
he was good, but it was a lucky game.
Yeah.
I'm just there like, and then there's a load of people that are just talking about how it's not fair because all the others are playing on PC and I'm playing on PlayStation.
Doesn't make any sense.
I'm not playing on PlayStation.
Yeah, you're on PC. Josh is on, yeah.
I'm on PC. I'm just using a controller.
Yeah, so you're on controller on PC. I think Ethan's the same, right?
Yeah.
And Vic plays on
PC with
keyboard and mouse. Yeah, and then Josh is on PS4 now. At the minute.
Yeah, and I'm just like, how am I getting all this?
Well, and it doesn't make a difference either. Like, you're in the same lobby. Like,
yeah,
if you were
like, what was it? They said something about like low FPS with low ping or something, and I'm like, I'm literally playing the same as everyone else.
Yeah.
Like, I have no history of Call of Duty here.
Yeah.
The others are all ex-COD YouTubers.
That's true.
I am used to dying very quickly in COD.
Yeah.
It's, like, just accept I'm not that trash anymore. I'm not good.
Been better, no.
I will happily admit I'm not good, but I'm not absolute trash.
I remember when my KD was like 0.6 and it started rising, I was looking at your KD to catch you up. You was at like 1.15 and now you're like 1.4.
Yeah,
so
1.44, I think.
Yeah.
My aim is to catch Josh.
He's been dropping, to be fair.
He's at like 1.64.
He was 1.7, yeah, he's dropped now to like 1.6 something.
Well, my logic is if I can catch Josh,
yeah,
and we've both played, 20 days of the game, then I'm just saying there's no argument there in terms of, but I've had a lucky game.
Yeah,
because that's 20 days of gameplay.
Yeah.
So Josh, I'm coming for you.
Josh is like, because the thing is, Josh is like, is sick at COD. Like, whenever we play multiplayer, like mad amount of kills, but then in Battle Royale recently he's been struggling. But that's because, well, he knows now as well, he's been playing way too passive.
Yeah.
And chat's been like, you're good at COD, just go and rush people. And he's going to do that now. I think he's been doing it more, but.
I have noticed that. He's sick at COD.
Yeah.
But he is very passive.
He overthinks everything as well. So just like, if he just goes and shoots someone, he'll probably win the fight, really. But,
yeah. Yeah, the COD is. I want to get back into it again. I enjoy it. It's just, I don't know, because I don't know if I enjoy playing that much with. A lot of the times I play with people that are really sick.
That's
like,
really hard.
Really sick.
Yeah,
and I'm there just like everyone I'm playing against is really sick, and they move at such a high pace that I end up getting 2-3 kills.
Yeah. Well, I think my philosophy now is I don't really even try and win the game. I'll just try and go for kills like them and just catch up. And then it's like, that's how you get better at the end of the day. So you'll get better at that.
For sure.
And then when you do try and win, you'll win. Because at the end of the day, if you win every fight, you'll win the game. So I'm like, obviously, if you push more people, there's more chance of you dying. But I'm not like, if I lose the game, I don't care anymore. I used to be like, we've lost. So that's why I said Josh, I'm like, let's just land like hangers or superstore or whatever. We'll die. We'll win. We'll either kill them all and get loads of kills, or we'll die early and go again. I hate the games where we land in like farmland, loot up, for like 20 minutes and just get shot by one team. It's like, oh, I've wasted my time now. I'd rather like got better at the game in the process.
I've wasted my time.
Well, no, I just feel like you just loot all the money and you just get
mean.
shot. Yeah, but I'm still enjoying the game. It's so good. The game's so good, but it's so broken and so hard. Like, so you play it because it literally, for me, it's like it is one of the best like battle royale. I think. So Fortnite obviously like pioneered. Well, I wouldn't say they pioneered it. I'd say like H1 pioneered it, right? And like games before that. But Fortnite definitely like popularized it and sent it like where it is now. I don't think Warzone would be a thing if Fortnite wasn't a thing, right?
I don't know.
I feel like they would just continue to make their games.
They had Blackout last year.
Yeah, but I think
that might have been because
the Blackout was definitely because of Fortnite, I think. Then they developed. I like this change. A lot of people like Blackout. I didn't play it much, or I didn't play it at all.
I didn't play it.
Nah, but I think Warzone for me, it feels a lot more realistic. I feel like when they did Blackout, they were like, "Oh, how can we compared to Fortnite?" Whereas now they kind of went, "How do we like take Battle Royale and put it into COD?"
Where you can go to a certain area and you fight the zombies and you can get a ray gun and stuff like that.
Oh, right.
In Blackout,
yeah, which
that obviously isn't in this game, which I'm happy isn't.
Yeah,
I feel like it'd take away that if you can drop somewhere and just fight zombies.
Yeah,
just add in zombies to the game.
Yeah,
don't.
Well, I think there's a lot of good things about Blackout though. I think like to get your guns, you had to like pick up pieces for it. So you had to like loot your guns and attachments, and you can like loot perks and stuff.
It's kind of like Apex style.
Yeah. But
I'm not a fan of that style.
Nah,
I prefer just what I've picked up is a gun. That is my gun. I don't have to pick up a scope for it.
Yeah, true. I guess we'll see. We'll see what they do next. But I'm enjoying it. But also, I play it because it's so hard. But like when you do well, it's so rewarding. So it's like
it feels good.
Yeah, it feels great. Like me, Josh and Lux finally got. Me and Josh never win anymore. Like together, we finally got a win with Lux, and it felt so good. Whereas like if I get a win with my mates who we win quite a bit with, it just doesn't feel like it's like, oh, that's good.
Mine's always like how, the win is just like the cherry on top to how you've played that game.
Yeah.
If I play trash and then we win, I actually sit there and go,
yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah. Well, like if I won that clutch, I'd have been like, oh my god, that's the best win ever.
That would have been really satisfying.
I still can't stop thinking about it.
It's because you choked.
I know, I literally but you know what? It's because I downed those two kids and I thought they were gonna get self-res, so I was like rushing. If I just stood still and waited for the guy to poke his head, I could have killed him. Can't believe it.
Well, speaking of not the best COD players,
okay.
Vic played with Wiz Khalifa the other day.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if he's necessarily bad at the game or if he's just high all the time.
Well, in this live stream, he was not the best.
No.
They always have the weirdest setups whenever they play it. Like whenever celebrities play, there's always the weirdest setup. Like he had this long couch, like a U-shaped couch with like 20 people just chilling there. And he's not really playing the game to that ability, if you know what I mean. Like he's not really focusing on the game. And I know he's streaming, so it's this is no one's actually watching Wiz. Yeah. No one's watching Wiz for his COD gameplay. No. You're watching Wiz to see like, oh my god, Wiz Khalifa and he's playing a game. Like but he wasn't great.
Nah, he wasn't great. To be fair, I think it was his first time ever playing the game.
And he had been smoking for about 6 hours.
Yeah. And during the stream.
to smoke during the game.
There's that one clip that is on TikTok now where he's in the gulag and Vic's spectating at that point. And Vic's like, oh, you got this, Wiz, you got this gulag. And then he like shoots nothing. And then he turns left, sees a guy.
Well, Vic goes, he's on your left. He's on your left because you can hear his footsteps. He's on your left. So Wiz turns left. There's a guy further left, shoots him. And then Wiz kind of turns towards him. And then the guy just runs around, slides up to him and hits him.
And Wiz just shooting nothing. Like,
and Vic kind of bursts out. He kind of holds in a laugh.
Yeah.
He kind of unlucky.
It's like I'm not gonna lie, Vic. It ain't unlucky. It's just shit at the game. But nah, it's fair play. It's not supposed to be good. And then also like it's Vic as well. Like I get nervous when I play with Vic.
I want to impress Vic.
Bro, listen, there's one point in a stream where he joined and someone said like, oh, land here or something. I was like, not now, not in front of Vic. And everyone's always quoted that. It's like, not in front of Vic.
I think I play so much better when I play with better people, but they have to take it seriously. Because there was one game, so I was playing with, who was I playing with? I was playing with Cal. I can't remember who I was playing with. but we split up into twos, and we were playing quads, obviously. And the guy I was with got 20 kills. I was on 12 kills when we died.
That's sick.
They were on 15 kills as well, and it was just like we were popping off. But then the next game, we all started kind of laughing a bit, and one guy would rush me, and I'm dead.
Oh yeah.
I can't do it unless everyone's in that zone. I can't do it. Whereas they're good enough, they can literally
have fun.
They can laugh and then squad wipe.
Yeah, legit. Yeah, I have to focus a lot.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say there? I don't know.
Wiz Khalifa was not the greatest.
Nah.
So I always find it weird when celebrities try and play games.
Yeah, it's
when they're not, especially when they don't play it,
because they always usually it's for like a brand deal or for like a charity event or something like that, and they usually get like the top players of that game. So obviously they got Vic in. So it's like we're not just watching Wiz play with his mates, we're watching Wiz play with Vic.
Yeah,
and like XQC as well, who I know is like a pro Overwatch player or a pro something player. So it's not a great balance.
Yeah,
the thing is, like, if you play with someone that bad, it's like you have to. So Vic has to. If Vic can't carry necessarily, because he has to always res or always back, so he can never get his game going. What I was going to say, I remembered it now, is that last night we were going to play in the chat. So me and Josh were like, I don't want to play Warzone. And Vic was like, oh, I'll be down. And then after that, JJ was like, oh, I'm down as well. But at that point,
so funny.
Freezy said that someone come join us. So we were like, oh yeah, just let JJ go and play with because like, to be fair, like me and Josh aren't really in a position to carry JJ. So like, yeah, you go play with JJ. We'll take Vic. And then Vic said, I'll be down in a few.
He's what? Let me read the conversation.
Read it.
Let me read this conversation for you.
Anyway, Vic ends up doesn't snake us at all, but Sam will read it and we'll get there. We'll get there.
Well, yeah, I know that this. You got a win though. No, did you get a win yesterday?
We got a win, yeah.
Okay,
we got a win.
Well,
so we were playing with Freya. It was me, Freya, Josh, and then Milk. And Freya disconnected. We ended up winning that game, so she didn't get the win.
Oh no!
I did clutch that one. They both died, and I killed the last guy. Well, I killed all three guys, so I'll take that one for the team.
Let me type in down in a few.
Yeah.
That'll be it. Okay, so Josh said, "Anyone want to come to Verdansk?"
Mm-hmm.
Vic said, "Down in a few."
Yeah, I mean, like, come on, like, hold on. What does that mean? No.
I think it's down. It's up for interpretation.
Yeah, but usually, if someone says I'm down in a few, it means a few minutes, right?
Yes. He was already streaming at that point.
We're not watching that. We're not watching that.
So Vic was already streaming Warzone at this point. So when he says down in a few, he actually means a few games.
Well, that is what he meant. But I'm just being like, come on.
A normal circumstance, you would say down in a few means like down in a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I would assume 5 to 10.
Yeah.
So Randolph then says, I'm wet.
Because Vic's joining.
Freezy's then jumps in and goes, I've got space for one if anyone wants to jump in.
Well, because to be fair to him, I think when Josh put anyone in Verdansk, I wasn't like, it wasn't like me and Randy are playing.
Yeah, it was just him.
So he's like, Josh jump in, yeah.
Yeah. So then Randolph said, don't steal Vic from us.
Yeah.
JJ said he'll play a few games. And then kind of said like, whoever.
Yeah.
Josh said, Freezy get JJ.
Mm.
And Freezy was like, cool. And then JJ joined. And then, where is it? Josh goes, Vic just bailed on us, so we're only 2 again. Randolph says, we gave up KSI for Vic and he snaked us.
Yeah.
We took the carry. We should have took the title.
Yeah.
Because literally, if you take JJ, you'll get more viewers.
Yeah, literally,
If you take Vic, you'll get more wins.
Yeah, facts.
But Vic was like, I said down in a few. And yeah, then there was an argument over what it was.
Yeah,
whether it is. But I don't know. I feel like there's you should have taken JJ anyway.
We should have taken JJ, yeah.
Because realistically, then you could have started a trio.
Yeah, and then
Vic could have jumped in anyway.
Yeah, but to be fair,
ultimately it would have been 3 and 3, and then Vic could have joined anyway.
For sure, that's what we would have done. I think but because Freezy was playing and he had one space open, I was like, oh yeah, just JJ go join them. Makes more sense.
Yeah,
but nah, yeah. It is. To be fair, it's fun playing with JJ anyway. It's just because like when I first started playing and I played with like Ethan and Josh, I was nowhere good enough to like actually boss the game or be good at the game. So I was just bantering. I was just there to have fun. Literally just like playing with mates. Whereas now I'm like trying to get better and I'm playing it seriously. It's not as fun anymore. But then when JJ joins, you get that energy of like, just messing around. So I do enjoy that side of it.
Bro, I went to bed quite early last night. Like I was in bed by 12:30.
Oh my God.
Not to sleep. Like
okay.
I was watching TV.
Yeah. My eyes are hurting so bad right now. I've got a headache because of how early I woke up and how late I went to bed.
So, but I can hear JJ just screaming at Warzone, and I'm thinking to myself, like, you're not even recording. You're not streaming. You're literally just playing Warzone.
Yeah, and that's why we actually enjoy playing with JJ. It's not just for the title. It's like not only will he bring obviously the views, he'll also actually bring like he'll be fun and he'll make the video better anyway. Like you don't have to. You can post a video not winning and people will still watch it and be enjoyed by it.
But he was playing with Delio.
Yeah.
Oh, Delio.
Bro, I love how you put Deleon. Like,
yeah.
Breeze was like, I'm playing with Chip and Delio. Like no one said Deleon. And JJ's like, who's Deleon? And I'm like, bro, no one put that.
How have you typed it wrong?
Yeah.
But I literally just I know he's playing with him, and I literally just hear at one point he goes quiet, and I think all of them must have been dead.
Yeah.
And, Delio was like clutching up.
Yeah.
And I literally just hear Delio, and I like so loud through the wall.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna go on for hours.
It's so annoying.
Managed to watch a whole film with that in the background of just like, oh my god!
It's so annoying how like entertaining JJ is. Pisses me off. Like you say, it's not even recorded. It's just like it's entertaining. I'm like, god damn it! I remember we played with Delio. Me and Josh are playing like struggling. Then Vic joins and Delio joins, and then obviously me and Josh been landing passive. Then we land like airport, get destroyed. Someone took a king by mistake. And then they're coming after us, blah, blah, blah. We all die, and it's just Delio. So Delio's got the crown on his head, and then like this whole team of 4, he has no loot, nothing. 4 land on him, he kills them all. Then they land on him again, like they come back from the gulag, land on him, kills them again, and we literally win that game. And from that day on, I was like, I can't believe what I just witnessed. Delio is a god.
Well, obviously Vic streams on YouTube. Ninja streamed on YouTube.
Did a little test stream.
Yeah. We all placed a little bet on how many viewers he would have when he started.
Who won that in the end?
Harry won.
Harry. I was close, right? So I put 100k and Harry put 120.
Harry put 120. It was 114, I think.
Okay, yeah. It's rounded up.
Yeah.
But I know that. So we all thought that meant, you know, when it was scheduled, like starting in an hour, we all thought that meant like Ninja signed with YouTube. But
this is his big announcement.
He was just testing, right?
That's what I saw. Slasher said that it was. He's not actually signed.
Yeah, so I saw Fwiz say that as well.
Has Ninja been streaming on YouTube since?
I don't think he has. I would have heard about it. Well, maybe we wouldn't have heard about it. For all I know, it was one stream only. And the annoying thing is, it literally happened Wednesday after we filmed the podcast.
Yeah,
we texted each other like, "Oh my god, like what the hell?"
But it was a good stream. He
got big names in that as well. He was playing with Courage, I think, Tina Tapman and Dr. Lipo. Or Summit.
But that's the thing, that those are just his mates.
Yeah, but they're also like big streamers.
Yeah.
So like he could have like just done like a smaller stream, but he got the big guns in.
True, he could have gone solos.
Yeah. But I rate him. I mean, he's got the bag, so he can do it once now. So he's just having fun. I would definitely. Well, I wouldn't do the same. I'd sign to whoever gave him the most money.
I was gonna say I'd test. I'd drip around.
Yeah.
I'd drop a Facebook stream tomorrow.
Bro, yeah, I'm streaming on Caffeine or whatever that one's called.
And then just see what they offer.
Yeah.
Then,
yeah.
I think it's got to be between YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, it has to be, really, yeah. Because he's done the whole going to a smaller platform to experiment. So
I think it's going to be YouTube. I don't know if he has. I want to know if he's streamed on YouTube already.
Yeah, try and check. I think Fwiz obviously just had a baby, and Fwiz is like the head of YouTube gaming, and he said like we've not signed him, but Ninja's been a YouTuber for a while. In terms of like, I mean, YouTube. The thing is now, Twitch is part of Amazon, isn't it? So I was going to say like, YouTube have obviously got the Google has a bigger bag, but maybe Amazon does now. Mr. Jeff Bezos might personally slip
4 days ago.
Ninja a couple trill.
4 days ago, Ninja live on YouTube.
Oh, so yeah.
And then 18 hours ago, first stream back.
So, on Twitch?
A highlight.
Oh, got you. Well, so, like we said he's probably not going to sign any deal. He's just going to stream and build his audience. So that's cool what he's doing. You know what I would do? I would not sign any like exclusivity deal, and I would literally go and restream and do both at the same time. That'd be mad to see a streamer that size literally be on both simultaneously.
True. That would actually be mad.
Yeah, because I looked into doing it. I thought because I've not been like paid for or signed by Twitch, like bringing me in, that I can just stream on both at the same time.
You can't.
In my contract, it's like it says within 24 hours I can't stream the same content.
Yeah, I think it's if you are a partner.
Yeah, so I'm a partner. I think.
Yeah, which ninja would end up being a partner.
Yeah. So I think
you
what
end up
would
getting more of you get a higher percentage of like subs and stuff like that.
I think I could get that taken out, but I would have to take a less pay.
I've just thought, right, so in the Twitch contract, you can't stream any footage from Twitch for 24 hours on YouTube.
Yeah.
What if you stream to YouTube
A different angle.
with a minute delay to Twitch?
Nah, because it's still not within 24 hours, right?
Before.
Oh. So
You're
you stream
streaming
on
old
YouTube
content.
and delay Twitch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because then you're technically streaming old content on Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you're not. So technically that would work.
That could work.
Or a different angle.
Yeah,
Have two cameras just pointing at you.
Yeah.
That'd be jokes.
Because I really want to do it because when I was streaming on YouTube
That really
first.
hurt.
Yeah.
I just punched my microphone. It really hurt.
These are tough things as well. So I started streaming on YouTube on my Pokemon channel, and I was getting like 1K viewers, and it dropped a little bit at the time I moved to Twitch. So, and then Twitch was good, and then went low a little bit. Now it's averaging out. I think Twitch is still like, it's a better community for me. Like it's built for streaming, right? So I can stream non-Pokemon stuff, which is a bonus. Like I can't stream Warzone on my Pokemon channel. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
But recently I've been streaming on YouTube again because I've been doing like a playthrough series. And it's been like, I've not had time for it recently. So instead of filming it and Laura editing it, I've just been streaming the series. So every day I'll stream it and then post it as like a video. And it's been popping. It's some like 1,000 views again, like 800 viewers. And I was like, it's decent, Then I got members coming through again and like super chats. I'm like, yo, it's actually pretty cool. I'd love to do this at the same time, but I can't in my contract. So either I can try and get around it, or I could just speak to them and be like, what if I took this out, what would my revenue be? And then you have to figure out whether like that would come back on YouTube or not.
Yeah.
But
or if you'd enjoy it more or whatever.
Well, it would only be Pokemon stuff as well. It wouldn't be every stream. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's a hard thing trying to figure out what you want to do with streaming.
Yeah, well, streaming's like, I've been enjoying it. I've been definitely changing my style as well. I've been like, not that I do stream for like subs or donations or anything, but I've definitely been streaming a different type of content that doesn't play for that, if you know what I'm saying. So like, I've not really been looking at the stream training as much or anything like that, or sometimes I'm not even having it. But instead, I've been streaming to make content on my YouTube videos. So it's like, I'm not. I guess like, I'm not. The content's not just a stream. I'm literally trying to get YouTube video, and they're watching me do it.
I get you.
That makes sense. So been doing that.
That's the thing. I enjoy streaming. I think I enjoy streaming more than YouTube at the moment.
Yeah,
but because how my brain works, and like YouTube is obviously, my bread and butter.
Yeah.
So I'm sat there like, okay, I need to have a second channel video. Like, I should go record instead of streaming right now.
Yeah.
So, like, I haven't streamed for the last 2 days. Don't know if I'm gonna have time to stream tonight.
Jeez.
I can't stream tomorrow.
Jeez.
That might be like 4 days off.
Little break.
And then I feel guilty that I haven't streamed.
Yeah.
Because I've been focusing on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
When in reality, it's like, okay, maybe I should have just not tried doing a video that day and just streamed instead because I enjoy it more.
Yeah. I really enjoy streaming, but I often question like, is it worth my time? In the sense of, I'm trying to do music, I'm trying to like do all of these big things, and like I stream every day, and streaming is fun, but it's super time consuming, obviously, because when you're in that stream, you have to do nothing but that. So if I'm making a YouTube video, I could take a break to like reply to an email or work on something else, or do all this other stuff. But when I'm in that stream, you don't do anything. So even with like my card collection, like I'll miss out on like eBay, or like I'll miss out on ordering something for the store with Laura because I'm streaming. So sometimes I'm like, oh, is it worth it? But then when I don't stream, I feel guilty. And I like that like small community you have that are always there every day. I feel like I'm letting them down.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I wasn't there. And they really miss you because you build something, But
well, did we speak about Ryan Heger and Jenna Marbles?
Yeah.
Because I genuinely could see, I don't know when, but I could see myself doing that.
Just like quitting.
Slowly. Well, I don't think I'd do it as such a, obviously, Ryan Heger didn't post anywhere near as much.
Yeah.
He was posting second channel, he was doing podcasts and stuff. But his videos were like so high effort. He was posting, once a month or whatever.
Yeah.
So I feel like mine would be a lot more gradual how I'd slow down, but I could definitely see myself just turning into a streamer.
Yeah, well, but it's like your content's changed anyway. So obviously you got the Clips channel now that is taken from your stream.
Yeah.
And when we played that game the other day, the
Portal? Or the
other one.
random game.
Yeah. We could have streamed that.
Yeah,
and you could have still
for
posted
sure,
that on your channel.
for sure.
So like maybe you'll start transitioning more to a sense where your second channel could have more games that have been streamed, but versus your clips.
Because I'd love to. So Josh ends up streaming a lot, and he has certain games that go on certain channels.
Yeah.
Whereas my thing is, I hate the inability for the edit to be one. So
Not separate files.
yeah. So when I record on my second channel, I have a full screen camera that's full quality. I have the gameplay separate with separate audio and stuff like that. If I play with someone else, I'll get their audio.
Yeah.
So I can literally do whatever. And whereas a stream is you have this footage.
Yeah, it's true.
So I'm kind of there like, I think if I was to if I wanted to go further streaming, I think I would have to just make a setup where I'd almost need the 2 PC setup.
Yeah.
So I could record, I'd stream from one camera, but I'd be recording another camera.
You can do that, if you open up Streamlabs and open up OBS, you can do that.
Do what?
You can film 2 different sources. So like I can film my face while I'm filming. Like for example, you could stream and you could have your face on like a green screen on OBS and it would just film that. So
the same camera.
Yeah, that's what I do that a lot. So with my Pokemon videos, when I film green screen face and then my card camera on 2 different OBS. Yeah.
Oh, I might try this.
Try it. Even with the regular, I'm not sure if on Streamlabs, but on the regular OBS, you can just open like 2 windows anyway, I think. But what I wish you could do on OBS is I wish you could, how you select like something for stream or recording? I wish you could press record and select like 3 different recordings. So it literally records your face cam and your screen separately and you have 2 files.
Yeah.
That would be so useful. Yeah.
That'd be so amazing.
Yeah.
Because that's, I think, the way I'd have to go if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I could just stop. And I also want to get my main channel to 10 mil. So
yeah.
Definitely ain't stopping until
Yeah, for sure. It's just seeing how you have to be happy and also to grow, you have to adapt anyway. So you can't always stay the same. So it's always good to like try new things. But I think I don't know. I think streaming, I think people enjoy it as well when you film on Twitch. That's what I've noticed. It's weird. Like
they'd like the fact that they know this is going in a video.
Yeah.
And they've seen it already, kind of thing.
Yeah, so I did a Reddit video live and then they got it edited into a video of my games channel. So like, and then one of my mates was like, I said to him, have you seen this video? He's like, yeah. I watched it live as well. I still watched it again, the whole thing. I'm like, fair enough.
It's good to see what the edit was as well.
Yeah, people like to see like how other people make videos, and then they'll see me stutter, and I'll do it again. Then they'll watch the video to see how that was edited and it's seamless, But but now you've definitely got like, I think you've got your games channel and clips channel. I think whether it is or not, you personally like to have a difference in quality
for sure.
Whereas my games channel, I don't want to make another new channel for like clips and games. So I'm kind of like, this is like stream and not stream. And
I think you should have if you didn't have Pokemon channels.
Yeah.
Because you've already got Randolph Pokemon, Randolph Games.
Yeah. So Randolph Pokemon was my gaming channel, and then I changed it now. So that's my Randolph Pokemon is like your MM7 games, but just Pokemon. But
Calyx released a big video. It's on like 1.8 mil right now.
Oof, for us, by the way, guys, this video has been in the works for so long. Like literally, this wager was like the start of lockdown, like first week lockdown when we were all running.
Time ago,
yeah. But it was worth the wait. Like he definitely like put a lot of effort into that video. You could tell like it was more of like a documentary movie style thing than just YouTube video.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched it.
Oh, well,
I can't watch anything over 12 minutes now.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's my thing with the Saturday and Sunday. I'm watching it. I'm like, this looks good. But I'm bored because I can't watch videos anymore.
I see a number and I'm just like, okay, I just want to skip through. My attention span is so bad.
Yeah. In this video as well, Calyx, when you can't skip through it, like Laura skipped through. So have you seen the video? Or do you know what happens?
Yeah, I mean, we were all in the group.
Chat. Yeah. So
I literally know everything. I've seen the first couple minutes.
Yeah.
And then I've seen the end.
Well, yeah. So if you're watching this now and you haven't seen it, I'm going to tell you a spoiler. First of all, make sure you go and watch it. It's a really good video.
So turn your ears off right now if you haven't seen it.
Turn your ears or skip forward 5 minutes. So you know how he did the run. Then he invited JJ to the track to like fake it and to like to prank JJ. Laura skipped to that part.
Okay.
And she was like, I just want to see if he did it or not. Can you just tell me if he did it? And I was like, well, you can't watch this part. Because Laura could have watched that and then see him like stop and prank JJ, then leave the video. And, he didn't do it. I'm like, Laura, you have to watch the whole thing to understand that he did do it. Then he went to prank JJ. You can't just skip through a video like that. But
thing is, that is most YouTube viewers. they will just skip through.
Yeah. I hate when like, you know what I hate? I hate when, I almost wish you can't comment on a YouTube video.
But that's a certain
Yeah.
percentage.
Or it tells you where they are at the time that you comment on that video.
Like SoundCloud.
Yeah. That'd be sick because those comments as well, because they're so early in the video, they're usually the ones that get to the top.
Yeah.
So someone could drop on here, make a joke or something that maybe like portrays video in a negative way, but they haven't seen it all, and that's now the top comment. And like many videos, I'll answer it at the end.
A load of people used to do the thing where you stop comments after the first hour.
Oh wow, and turn it on,
and then you delete. No, you stop that. No more can come in after an hour. Then you delete the negative ones because everyone realistically on YouTube in comments. There's some original, and then the majority are sheep, and they just upvote other comments and go like, haha, this is funny.
Yeah.
So if you get rid of all the negative ones, people will start just being a sheep to all the positive ones, and everyone will go, actually, yeah, this was a sick video.
Yeah.
So I saw people do that. I've never done that. Just to clear that up. I turned comments off for a while.
Yeah.
Just because I was like, what's the point?
I think I remember that actually. But most people comment on a video anyway just to be funny. So like they'll comment hate or something, get loads of likes. You'll reply like, oh, this is not true. And I'm like, oh my God, you replied. Thank you so much. Love the video. But one instance as well is that recently I'd done a video called Calling Out KSI. And I was like, enough is enough. So obviously it's like a Reddit video, clickbait title. But in the video at the end, I do call him out. I'm like, he said something on a podcast in a clip. So I was like, I'll do a diss track if this gets so many subs. So literally, I literally call KSI out. And then everyone's like, oh, clickbait at the start, because I haven't mentioned it in the first like 3 minutes. And I'm like, if you actually wait until the end, you'll see like it's not clickbait. It's still, you know, it's obviously then everyone jumps on a bandwagon. It's
that's
like
if
you'd watch
do
the whole thing.
The thing where you put a little teaser at the start.
Yeah,
it should have been you like, I'm being deadly serious. Diss track on KSI, and then it should have been
out.
like,
Yeah, but then sometimes I think with that, then it's like they'll go and skip to that part anyway. So I'm sometimes like,
there's no winning.
Yeah, there's no winning. But yeah, no.
But yeah, the video's banged for Cal.
I don't know why I still feel bad for looking to my left at our notes.
Why?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Oh, let's talk about football. But now we could talk about football now.
Well, we've spoken about FIFA, the career mode.
Yes,
your career mode.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, as we're on the topic of FIFA.
We haven't spoken about my career mode.
Have we not?
No.
Go on then. I mean, you mentioned it at the start.
I didn't.
You did when we were like, what you've been doing? And you were like, oh, I've been doing my FIFA career mode.
I didn't even say that. I said I've been playing COD and streaming, I think.
Okay, well, tell me about your FIFA career mode.
I got to the playoffs.
Okay.
And beat Leeds 7-3 or 4 in like both legs. And but let me say this. You know, I want to get your opinion, right?
Okay.
So you saw me when I first started.
Yes.
Like I didn't even have the controls right. I was very new. I didn't know what I was doing.
You were awful.
I was really awful. So I was doing really bad at the start, and then towards the end of the season, I started picking it up. But at that point, then my manager rating was like 48.
Okay.
You know, I beat a team 4-0, and my manager rating went down because they gave me an objective of getting top 2, and I was like 10th or something. So they were really hating on me. So I started winning games, and I was winning games, and I got sacked. So I was like, what the hell?
Okay.
It's live on stream as well. I was like, fuck.
So what happened then?
So what I did was I just went back to my save and just beat the team. So I played. It was a 0-0 draw, and they sacked me. Played that same. Went back on the save file, played it again, and beat Millwall 4-0, and then didn't sack me. And then you know. So my question to you was: do you think I should have? Well, that's not a question because I'm happy with what I did.
Do I think it's fair that you went back on the save file?
Yeah.
It depends.
Well, here's my thought process. These are my options. Either A, I continue and just sign for Blackburn, which is who offered me a contract, which doesn't really make sense because I'm doing a Forest career mode. Like I'm not picking. It's my team. I'm not picking like a random team. If I picked like Mansfield or someone else, I would have obviously gone to a new club. But it's a Forest career mode. The other option is I do what I did, go back a game and just try not get sacked. Or the other option is I just start a whole new one again.
I definitely wouldn't start a whole new one again because you will literally just do the same thing. Again.
Yeah.
I think if you're very set on doing it as Forest getting to the top, then you have to go back and you just have to be like, oh, I failed once kind of thing. And that's just that's part of the series is you failed now. But
yeah, at the end of the day, I'm making a YouTube series as well. It's doing really well. I don't want to stop the series. So I'm just going to
doing a FIFA career mode. Then I would have signed for a new club.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, if you're the whole like Zidane zone, for example, my end goal was, get the best Zidane.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were like, "Oh, just get a different icon," and I'm like, "Well, it's not how it really works.
Not how it works.
I can't just go like, okay, we've gone from Zidane zone to, I don't know, like Perlo zone. It's not how it's just not a thing. So yeah, I'd stick. I would realistically go back the save, and I would just make sure
you don't get sacked.
Yeah, but I would also say like, "Oh, we failed once."
Yeah. But the thing is, though, as well, is like I was playing so much better, so like it didn't reflect where I hadn't touched FIFA this entire year in the first half of the season. If I play it again, I would have done a lot better. I may not have like got promoted or whatever, but I wouldn't have got sacked for sure. But yes, like now, like I played the playoffs. I didn't like that's the only time where I got sacked. I started again. Like I went through the whole playoffs and just won like really well. So I was like, I'm clearly better. So yeah, it's going well. And I still can't do the drag back yet though. Still a struggle for me.
To be fair, I don't think you need them that much against computer.
Yeah.
Against people, they're just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But FIFA obviously have packs.
Yeah.
And there's this whole thing about loot boxes now and whether they're gambling or not.
Well, so they got banned in a couple of countries, didn't they?
Yes.
I think Belgium.
And I think they actually are being banned here. Like, I think it's
actually, or is it going to like just be up in the air?
I'm not actually sure.
I think loot boxes are being looked at, but I know that knowing EA, they'll probably find the way to worm out of it.
The House of Lords Gambling Committee says video game loot boxes should be regulated under gambling laws. So it's, I don't know. It says the government must. They're saying the government must act immediately to bring loot boxes within gambling regulations. It's
definitely true. My opinion is that I think obviously, well, we all know FIFA packs are just a rip off
for sure.
Yeah, and obviously, like you, Josh, or whoever, like you open packs because you just watch your job. Like you're doing it for content. You can then afford those packs because your video is making it makes sense for you to buy a pack for your content and that you'll make it back. Whereas I always feel for the people who literally don't have that and they are literally opening packs with the hope of getting good players and they're literally just putting their money down the drain.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I personally, obviously, I do spend a lot on packs, and I wouldn't if it wasn't my job.
Yeah,
and I honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with it being gambling, but I think you do have to take it to. You do need to make it so not everyone can just buy packs.
Yeah,
because it's the same way as I see like promoting gambling. As long as it's very clear it is actually gambling, because right now everyone sees packs and they're like, "Well, it's not gambling." Like
you're buying a play. You're getting players, you're getting contracts and all that stuff.
Yeah, so I think they definitely should be considered gambling.
Yeah,
or age
limited.
So I don't. Would it be considered gambling if you can't buy FIFA points? That's what I don't know.
Well, no, because it would be
currency.
Yeah. If you're thinking currency, it's fine because you're gambling with your coins. But at the end of the day, that could just be the game.
But that's still a loot box.
True, but if you play blackjack, say on the Switch with chips that they give you in the game, is that gambling? Because you're not losing anything.
True.
Other than your in-game currency, like.
True.
But it's the people, right? Like on the article as well, in the related article, it's like that someone's son spent like $3,000 on FIFA packs. Like the issue is like it is addicting. I used to spend a lot of money on packs. It's addicting, yeah.
Yeah.
You think you're going to get something, you don't. And I know now they do actually state your percentage of getting a certain rating.
That doesn't change anything.
But they don't talk about the card. Like, you don't know how like likely you're going to get Ronaldo.
And the percentage means nothing because obviously probability has no memory. So you're sat there with, okay, I've got a 3% chance of getting a team of the season or something.
Yeah.
I'm going to open 100 packs. I'll get 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I'll open 100 packs, get 0 because each pack has 3.
Yeah.
So I honestly, I do think that it should be classed as gambling and should be, I don't think it should be accessible. I think it should just be out of the game.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
Yeah, it should be. Because what is gambling at the end of the day? Like gambling is, it's addiction, right? Because you can play at a casino, and at the end of the day, the casinos are built to take your money, like house rules or whatever. Like their goal, their literal goal is to take your money, and the games are built where you do lose most of the time. Obviously, you can win, you can win a lot of money, but at the end of the day, like collectively, they're going to make more money on you. And people who don't have like an addictive personality or don't get addicted can easily just stop. They can walk away. Right, I'm going to put £200 on. Whatever I do here, I'll leave happy because I've spent that £200 to have fun, not to make money. Whereas the same thing does apply to FIFA, but the issue with FIFA is it's not an 18 plus or 21 plus
like
casino.
A Peggy 3.
Yeah, it's literally a game that a lot of children play, and yet it still has the same like addictive. It is gambling because at the end of the day, kids want to try and get the Ronaldo, the card, and the thing is they can't stop. Like if you're doing something where you can't stop, then that then should be treated as.
That's the thing. I personally have no issue with gambling, promoting gambling, as long as it's very clear.
Yeah,
it is gambling,
and
everyone who like does it, you got to be old enough and responsible enough to do it. Don't like FIFA is literally catering to. I mean, it's a Peggy 3.
Yeah.
Literally anyone, which to me it makes me think, what are they going to do next FIFA? And I think they're going to just release FIFA and then a separate
for Ultimate Team
18 plus Ultimate Team, because realistically, how many kids will just lie about their age and buy it, which is really bad. Yeah. But they will just buy it. So as long as they do that, then FIFA sales will go up because everyone can still buy it, and then they'll have this separate game, which is where they make their money. And they're like, oh, but we are catering, we are saying it's 18 plus and it's gambling, like blah blah blah.
I remember at the start, Ultimate Team was that, wasn't it? It was a separate thing. Like you had to pay. I think you had to pay to get into it.
I think so.
Like
yeah,
£5 extra to get Ultimate Team. But it's a joke, man. Like it's just, and also if they didn't have packs, the game would be so much better because they to now make money, they would have to improve the game rather than just.
I would love them to just take packs out the game or do, like a set. If you, like the objectives. You get a pack when you
SBCs and stuff. Yeah. So you only get packs with completing challenges.
Yeah,
that would be great. It would make the game so much better.
But right now it's
and you get packs for your winning foot champs, stuff like that.
Yeah, because at the moment, every single person in the game has one of the best teams you can get.
Yeah,
because
they spent money.
And it's that's just it's not.
Yeah, so like to literally to compete at FIFA, you have to spend like $2,000. To even get at the top level.
Pay to win.
Literally it's pay to win. But the issue is as well is that it's that no one at EA will ever stop doing it, because if you're looking at a business point of view, no one's ever going to be like, all right guys, we're making billions, we should stop. They just won't do it. So the only way, at this point here, the only way for it to end is literally for the government or someone to step in and literally regulate it. Otherwise it won't change anything.
It's the saddest thing for me is the fact that Ultimate Team is all right, but Clubs to me is the best game mode.
So yeah.
And I think they can make not the same amount of money because that's ridiculous, but they can make a lot of money from Clubs while also not promoting gambling to 5-year-olds.
Yeah, literally.
Because they just Fortnite, for example, the amount of microtransactions and stuff. I want to buy this skin,
and Fortnite is not pay to win.
Clubs, put that in Clubs, and go. All right, this every day we're going to release a new ball, a new stadium, a new kit, a new hairstyle, new boots, new you can wear a ring or something like that. Bless you.
Thank you.
You could do all of that.
Yeah.
Everyone would buy stuff.
More people would buy stuff. Because if you're going to ask me, what would you rather do? Would you rather spend £100 on a 1 out of 4,000 chance of getting Ronaldo, or spend £100 on literally playing with a ball that's on fire or something?
Yeah,
I would buy that.
Even if you
I know what I'm getting.
Even if you made it very, very cheap, and realistically you make it last a day or two, I would still buy it. So if Easter weekend, you make a special event where you can pay 29p, and your team can play in a bunny outfit.
Yeah.
I would pay that, even if I know I can buy it on Friday, it's gone on Monday.
Yeah,
I'd still pay 29p to play that. And I think a lot of people would. Yeah.
And the annoying thing is that FIFA is football. So that's why it's so successful. It's because everyone loves football. And that's I know you got PES, but it's the biggest, best FIFA, blah, blah, blah. The issue is, imagine if there was a game that wasn't FIFA that was pretty much pro clubs, like a standalone game. That would be the best game ever. Everyone would play,
because no one trusts any other game.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So even if it was that good.
Yeah. So that's the issue. So it's FIFA have now got a monopoly on any style of football game. So that is like it seems like how Warzone is so successful. It's because you have to be a multiplayer that you all play with your mates. Like imagine if you had a game where it was just pro clubs. Like imagine everyone like we'll play that so much more. Like 'cause it would be built as a game as well rather than just a mode on FIFA. Pro clubs is still it's the best. Like
for sure,
the best experience.
There's so many things. Honestly, we've had so many talks about it. Of like, what can you do to this game? Imagine having you can actually do training drills with your mates and stuff.
Yeah.
And try and get a high score.
So good.
Stuff like that.
Skill games. Yeah, they used to do that. They used to do skill games on FIFA.
Yeah.
Where you and your mate could just play it together and like hit.
But I'm saying you could do it with like 10 of you.
Yeah.
Or 11 of you.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
There's so many things that they can do, and you can.
Or a 5-a-side game.
Well, that's a Volta.
Yeah, no, but it's like
an actual normal
training
normal 5-a-side game. Yeah. There's just so many things, and I don't. It's annoying because I don't think PAX is. Because to me, PAX isn't like a normal type of gambling either.
No.
Because when I think of, as you said, blackjack, I think you're going to blackjack, you're literally going, all right, here's my money.
Yeah.
I know the odds are, whatever, I get my money back plus double.
Yeah.
And I know what the rule is. Whereas this is literally a game of luck.
Yeah.
This is literally, I'm going to open this pack. I have such ridiculously low odds, but I'm still going to just like, I don't feel like when I buy however much money, like I've spent thousands on packs.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm spending real money.
Yeah. Because you're in like the illusion of it being a game.
And I see it as FIFA points. I'm like,
exactly. Yeah. So we'll put it this way, right? So obviously people are probably listening to this thinking, oh, well, Randy, you open like Pokemon cards. Yeah, it's the same thing. End of the day, Ultimate Team is literally based off like Panini or Match Attacks. Like,
I can't sell my team of the season Ronaldo for real money.
That's the issue. Like, say you go to a casino, right? You buy chips. You take chips to blackjack. If you win, you cash them out. If you lose, you take back whatever you still have. You can then go back to the cashier and get your money back, or with value. Yeah. With Pokemon cards, I'm paying like £4 for a pack or whatever. I have these cards forever now. They're literally tangible. If it's a good card, I can sell it for profit. If it's not, I'll put it in my collection or whatever. I own these cards now. With FIFA, your cards will expire the year after. And they literally came in and stopped anyone from ever taking any money out of FIFA. So if, for example, I open a pack on FIFA and I get like Ronaldo in FIFA 14, how about a world where like Ultimate Team is always there and I now have a FIFA 14 Ronaldo that I can play like within in games, or at least collect or something, or still own and has some sort of value? That would be a lot better. But instead, you pay however many thousands in FIFA 20 for this card that you want, and then FIFA 21, the card it didn't expire, but no one plays the game anymore, and it's pretty much considered like gone.
I see Pokemon cards more as, realistically, it's still 18 plus, but stocks rather than gambling.
Yeah.
Because you're investing into a pack, hoping that the value goes up.
Yeah.
It's
and at the end of the day, a lot of people don't even do it for an investment reason. They just do it to put it in a collection. Like you're buying in FIFA, you're buying packs so you get a card so you can use it in,
Yeah, most people don't buy Pokemon cards to actually play with them.
A lot of people do that, but most of them just
but
collect with it. And those cards are legal for like however many years. Whereas FIFA just expires.
Do they actually go up with value?
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it's a bit of a sticky one still, but I'm hoping that, because if it does come in, I'm hoping that they have to work on the game a little bit more. So next FIFA should, if that happens, there should be some big change.
There has to be
that makes them.
Yeah, and a lot of people will like say, well, look at you guys who open packs and be like, oh, they must think this way. Well, right now you guys are in opinion of like it's bad for a lot of people.
Yeah, which I know a lot of people will then argue and say, but surely you're just promoting it and like saying that you want it to continue because you're posting it so much. And I'm like, well, ultimately, it's my job.
It's not everyone's job.
Yeah, and like people want to see it. I'm just saying it doesn't make the game. It's not bad in terms of viewing. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Well, it's like if it wasn't in the game, you would do something else. Still, like, it's not like you're not relying on that. And if someone, it's like you can do it because you put money in the game for the packs. You're gonna make it back because it's content. Whereas some Johnny out there playing on his own, he isn't gonna do that. So it's just it's in a different light, you know. And at the end of the day, if you open packs, it means that someone else there doesn't have to go and spend thousands on it. They can just watch you and have that same enjoyment. Which I think a lot of people do. So,
well, for example, when you play FIFA, if you're playing Foot Champs, the way you exploit the game is you run down the line, cross, like cut back, pass across, shoot. The game is broken in terms of that. So if the game's broken in terms of that, and the way views work is you open packs, you get more views. Like if I play a game of FIFA, my views are 10 times lower than if I just open packs.
Yeah.
Which do you think I'm going to do?
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's not very fun to play the game. The game is a very good menu game, so I'm going to spend more time doing stuff like that. Yeah. And if I know it gets more views and it's more fun, I'm going to do that.
Yeah. It's crazy to me that like people enjoy the menus and the challenges more than the actual game. It seems so
That's
backwards.
really backwards.
Even in my career mode, everyone's like, I'll just sim it. I'm like, what? I'm like, if I'm going to sim it, I'll go play Football Manager. Like, the whole point of FIFA is that you play the game. But everyone's like, no, the game's crap. I'm like, well,
no one enjoys watching the game anymore.
Yeah.
It's because it's so slow and defensive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully next FIFA will be better.
Yeah.
Well, talking of football, next season.
Yeah.
Hopefully Leeds are going up. We won in the 89th minute.
The championship's wild, you know.
89th minute.
Yeah.
Hernandez.
You actually saved us a bit because Forest has flopped it recently, and the sixth, 6, 7, 8 are now catching us, and we were pretty much guaranteed like playoffs, and now we're like it's not guaranteed at all anyway. So like you beat Swansea, right?
Yeah,
and it like kept them away from us, which is good. But I'm still in the opinion that I don't want Leeds. I want Brentford to go top 2. So I'm like, please, can like West Brom or Leeds flop it just so that Brentford get top 2?
Well, because so you don't have to play them.
Yeah, I would rather play Leeds or West Brom versus.
I'd rather play West Brom right now.
Yeah,
West Brom for sure than Leeds.
Yeah, but still, even like I'd rather play. To be fair, Forest was the only team to do the double over Brentford this year, beating both home and away.
Mad.
But still,
yeah, I wouldn't want to play Brentford right now. Leeds have 3 games left, and we need a win and a draw to get promotion.
Okay, nice.
That's it. A win and a draw.
Yeah, you'll do it for sure.
But it's so, it's horrible. This table is so close.
And then now Millwall are again. They've got a chance to get top 6 because everyone keeps flopping it.
So I mean, even if we had lost to Swansea, for example, and Fulham beat West Brom, they would actually be in contention for second as well.
Yeah.
So it's literally. I mean, this table was mad.
If you look at literally, if Forest didn't concede so many 95-minute goals, we would be top 2 right now. It's mental. Like so many teams are just flopping the chance.
No one wants it. I'm just really hoping that obviously,
my career mode, right?
Leeds don't.
How many points have Leeds got right now?
84.
So in my career mode, right? Leeds were 3rd with 104 points.
Oh,
and they didn't get promoted. I did.
What the hell?
Yeah.
So Fulham are So Fulham are 7 points ahead of you. Like they're safe. Actually, they are. Yeah. Wow. You actually can't overtake them now. Goal difference.
Yeah.
I mean, you seem all right. Like you literally.
I think we'll
you need 1 point
to go to guarantee.
2 points. That you're 6 points ahead. 2 points for safety. Yeah, assuming Cardiff, Swansea, both win all their games.
Yeah, we drew Derby last minute. We lost against Fulham, and we just drew against. I can't remember who played. We just drew again after being up.
The thing is, the bottom of the table as well is like 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 47, 49, 49.
Right, Championship's a different beast, man.
It really is. You know what? There's a very small section here because 6th place is on 64, which is playoffs. 12th place is on 60. Then there's like 13th to 16th, which are kind of like the dead zone.
Yeah.
Ultimately, they're not going to get caught. There's actually no way of them catching or getting caught.
Yeah.
That's such a small section. Whereas in the Premier League, I feel like it's normally, I'm not saying this season, but normally in the Premier League, it's 7th to 16th is boring.
Yeah.
That's a half the table.
For sure. This year's weird in the Premier League because I feel like most teams. Well, say you got say I'm talking right now about Chelsea, United, Spurs, Arsenal. Not the best seasons at all. Really quite bad. But since the break, Chelsea and United have been smashing it and doing pretty much as you would expect those two teams to do.
Didn't Chelsea just lose that last game?
Yeah, they flopped it a couple. But I think in general. And then so now the table at United and Chelsea are starting to now
for
climb
sure.
again.
Well, if United win the next game, they'll go third.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Their
saying.
game in hand, sorry.
Yeah, but it's still so close. You still got like Sheffield United, Wolves, Leicester. Leicester have really struggled since the restart.
Well, at the start of the year, me and Randolph made like where we thought teams were going to end. We said the top 6.
I thought you did 7.
I did top 6. You did 7 because you weren't sure about the last one.
Oh, okay.
But we're both very far off.
Okay.
Just to clear that
I
up.
can't remember at all. I'm excited for this.
So, I made a wild claim
Yeah.
that Man United were going to do really well.
Yeah.
I said Man City would win the league.
Okay.
They obviously haven't.
They haven't won the league.
They're pretty set. Actually, they've got second.
Yeah.
Wait, how many games? They play 38, don't they?
Yeah.
So they've actually got second already.
Mm.
So, I was close with that.
Okay.
But I put Man United second.
Ridiculous.
What do you mean? They're third.
It's just
If they win their game in hand, they could get third.
Nah, but it was just like a dream of a prediction.
Well, let's just clear this up. I put Liverpool third,
Yeah.
which they smashed. Smashed this season. You put Liverpool to win the league.
Mm-hmm.
You said City to come second.
Smashed it.
So you got the top 2 right.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, right, if Man United do manage to win their game in hand and carry on winning,
Mm-hmm.
I did get the top 3 teams right, not in the right order. But to put Man United in there was a shout.
Well, no. It wasn't a shout. Like, it was just like a dream. And like,
So you put them 5th.
yeah, because they've been doing trash the entire.
They are
Where are
fifth
they
right
right now?
now. They are
Exactly. Exactly. Like, just like if they get third, they might not even get third.
Okay, well, my table looked like this.
All right.
Man City, Man United, Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
4th place, I put Tottenham.
Okay.
5th place, I put Chelsea,
Mm-hmm.
which is very likely.
Yeah.
And 6th place, I put Arsenal.
Mm. Okay.
So Leicester, Wolves, and Sheffield United all have to drop, basically.
Mhm.
So yeah. Whereas Randolph said Liverpool, Man City.
Smashed it.
Yeah, they're already
I
right.
put Arsenal third, didn't I?
You put Tottenham 3rd,
Oh.
Arsenal 4th,
Okay.
United 5th,
Mm-hmm.
Wolves 6th, which they are right now,
Gas.
and Chelsea 7th.
Yeah. So I thought Chelsea were going to struggle with Lampard, but they did much better. They're doing really well.
Well, I think basically at the end of the season, it
Yeah.
should be like a point per correct position.
Okay. Yeah.
So right now, you've already guaranteed yourself 2.
Let's go
You're actually on 4 right now out of 7.
with Wolves and United.
I'm going to take out Chelsea of that. You don't get Chelsea 7th.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, you're on 4 points. You got 4 positions right
Jeez.
so far.
Jeez.
Just you put Tottenham and Arsenal as the.
Yeah, that's where I flopped it. I thought they would both do much better this year. I mean,
I put them Tottenham in 4th and Arsenal 6th. So.
Yeah, Arsenal signings on paper were great, weren't they?
Yeah, but they. Yeah. I actually predicted they'd lose to Spurs as well.
Well, did you watch that game?
I didn't. I was out.
They were the better team the whole way.
Who?
The whole Arsenal, the whole game.
Yeah, but I said it. So I was actually with someone who was an Arsenal fan as well.
Mm.
And they were just like, oh, like we should win this easy. And I was like, that's the thing. You should.
You should, yeah. But
You're Arsenal.
Yeah, and it's a derby. Derbies, you can never predict them. Like, it doesn't matter. It never matters, like, with derbies. No matter where you are in the league, you could be leagues apart. Whenever it's a derby, it's like,
It's I don't know. It's just one of those things where Tottenham are so bad. Arsenal are just a meme. So it's like,
yeah.
I just felt like Tottenham would win.
The funny thing with Arsenal as well, Arsenal actually, since they... What was the meme game where, like, it was David Luiz where he got sent off, right, against City? Yeah. Since then, they've actually been smashing it. They've been winning, they've been playing really well. But Arsenal, they meme so bad that people only remember the memes. And they never remember the good times, But you still like
they
a
do
goal.
so many memes and so many, like, big memes.
Literally, yeah.
That's so funny.
Did you see his goal? Like that?
I haven't, no.
It's insane.
Is it?
It's actually insane, yeah.
Is it as amazing as Neymar's solo goal?
It's me and Simon are looking at stuff to talk about in the podcast and on trends and stuff. And one of them is like obviously PSG won 9-0 the other day, or 5-0 up at half time. And the headline was Neymar's spectacular solo goal or something. And like it is a good goal, admittedly, but I was expecting like a worldie.
He picks the ball up, somewhere in the opponent's half and runs doesn't actually run past them until the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
Then he does one fake shot that sells 2 defenders and the goalkeeper.
Yeah, which is that is sick.
Very sick.
Yeah.
But you know, when I hear spectacular solo goal, I think of like a Ryan Giggs run, a Maradona run, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, like running past 4 players where they all fall over.
But it's a good goal. It reminded me of but is that Ozil's? Remember Ozil's goal against
the one where he like fake shotted
the keeper
back? Yeah,
and then chips over.
Yeah.
I wish Ozil was better. Like I wish Ozil's one of the best players in the world
on his day.
And I wish we could have seen that
more. Like KDB consistently.
Yeah. Like Ozil on his day is like one of the best players. Like, literally, it's insane. Like when Ronaldo was like smashing it at Madrid, and I think like most goals came from Ozil. It was like so fun to watch. And then that signing was an amazing signing for Arsenal. And he just not consistent. He just flops it so often. It's such a shame. Like we've seen a player. It's like KDB being injured every year. Imagine that. Like we've had this player, whereas Ozil hasn't been injured. It's just been shit. Sucks, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to go on to Jada?
Yeah. So
Will and Jada.
Yeah, but a big thing in like in the news this week has been this whole like entanglement. You seen that word, entanglement? That was what was trending.
Yeah, I always see that word.
So she said. For those who don't know, it was brought up recently by August. I never asked his name. Alsina.
August Alsina.
ALS, not S.
I assume so.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's like Jada Pinkett Smith had an affair with August while Jada and Will Smith were married, and so they went on Jada's show, Red Table Talk, to like just clear the air, just explain it all, blah 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 blah, and it's become a meme really like in the community because she used the words it wasn't an affair, it was an entanglement, she said. So pretty much Will Smith, Jada Smith married. In the middle of this marriage, she had an affair with August, which is like it happened. They went on to explain it and said that they were on a break. They were separated, so they weren't getting along. They decided to like pause the relationship, separate, and have a break essentially. And in that separation, she had an affair with August, and then after that realized maybe this is not what I want. And then now after that, they got back together, I guess, in a relationship. Because obviously, when you're married, like just because you're legally married doesn't mean you have to be in the relationship. If that makes sense. You hear a lot of people being separated, and it just means they're not living together, they're not together, but they haven't yet divorced the contract. So it's a thing that happens often.
I can't hear it and not just think of Friends.
Yeah, literally, when we were talking about, should we talk about it? Yeah, we said instead of speaking about like Jada and Will Smith in this situation specifically, because we haven't really read up about it too much, we were going to instead like talk about what a break means. And literally, I was just thinking of Friends. We were on a break
because I don't know what I think of it because I'm kind of there. Like, it depends how long apart, like how long they were apart for.
Yeah,
if they literally broke up and she was with him the next day, I'm like, that's a bit mad.
Yeah,
but ultimately they were on a break. They weren't.
Yeah,
like they're not together. They're not meant to just go willow in their own sorrow.
Well, good one. Well done.
Thanks.
I think it's waffle because the reason this is
what's waffle?
They were not on a break. I think they weren't on a break.
You think they weren't?
Nah. So like the reason this is such a big story is because number one, for years, it's always been said that Will and Jada have an open relationship. It's been said for ages. And also, everyone's memeing Will because August said he got the blessing. So he went and asked Will, "Can I, go and have an affair with your wife?" And Will gave his blessing. They said that's not true, but like, I think they're at a point now where they have to come out and say we're on a break because of the fact that it may be an embarrassing story and it may lead to negative connotations in the media. And obviously, Will Smith's massive. Jada's massive right now.
They have actually said it. The blessing story isn't.
Yeah, they said no. Yeah, she was like, first of all, the only person who can give their blessing is me. Because like you can't. You just basically saying, as my husband, you can't give anyone a blessing. Like I am me. You can't decide who I do what with. In that sense.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So, but they said it's I think they said it's not true. Their answer to the blessing thing is that we were on a break, so it wasn't even Will's business anyway.
It's such a weird scenario.
Yeah. My opinion, I don't really understand what a break necessarily is. Like, to be fair to Jada, she said when we did have the break or when we did have the separation, it was indefinite at the time. It wasn't like we're going to have a 6-week break and then get back together. It was like we're not seeing each other anymore.
Because I think if you did set like a time limit on it, you know, if you were like, okay, no, we're gonna have a 6 week, for example, break.
Yeah.
At that point, it's all right. If one of you sleeps with someone else, then it's clear like you're not meant to be together.
Yeah, in my opinion, if you have a break, it shouldn't be a break where you go and like see other people. It's a break where you just don't see each other for a little bit. You know, you just like spend some time together, figure out what you want on your own. But you can't go and like sleep with someone else. Like at that point, then just break up.
That's what I see as if you're then sleeping with someone else, that is you've broken up at that point, and it's not okay. Yeah, I'll just get back.
Yeah.
Because that's like going. Oh, do you mind if we're just not together for a little bit?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I can go have sex with this girl?
It's an excuse. Yeah. That's why friends annoyed me as well. They you know, it was Ross that was.
Ross slept with.
Yeah. So I think Rachel was correct in that scenario.
You think Rachel was?
Yeah. Well, if you're on a break, you can't just go and sleep.
But what do you think a break means? Because when they say it, like for example, when Rachel goes, I think we should take a break. Ross says like, oh yeah, let's go get some food or whatever. And she's like, no, a break from us. What does that mean? Is that not breaking up?
No. Well, it should be. But it's an excuse. It's saying I'm not sure if I want to be with you, but I also think I may want to be with you.
So let's give it some time.
Yeah.
And find out whether we...
But instead of saying that, they say we're on a break, which I don't know, what does that mean? Like, you should be specific. Like, either A, you're saying we're breaking up, I'm going to go see other people. Because you can't say, we're going on a break, I'm going to go see other people, see if I like them more. If I don't like them more, I'm going to come back to you.
Yeah, it's like...
I will make your mind up.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I'll just wait here.
That's some simp. That's some simp shit. So it's like, like you either break up or you don't, in my opinion. You know?
I get that. I don't think a break... That's why I don't disagree with Rachel in Friends. I'm using... we know it's not real.
No, Friends is a big thing. Friends is real. Come on.
I'm not saying I disagree with her, but I'm not saying I agree with her, because at the same time, I think like a break isn't, I don't know. If you need to be very, you'd have to be very specific. Like, you know what, let's take X amount of time.
Yeah.
See if we like not see if we like other people by going on dates, but see if we miss each other.
Yeah. So it should be.
But if you don't say that, you're just saying, let's take a break.
Yeah.
I would take that. The word is in breakup. Like, you just...
Yeah.
I would take that as a breakup, personally.
Yeah, but I would then
ask
say...
for clarity.
Yeah. I'm like, can you define that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Imagine that. It's like, no, you know what? Let's take a break. Can you define that?
Yeah.
He didn't specify.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Origin of the word, please.
Yeah, it's just messy, man. Like,
so I don't know what the Will Smith Jada thing, whether it is true or not, but...
I'm just here for the memes, man. At the end of the day, like, these are celebrities. Like, I'm a big fan of Will Smith, big fan of Jada. I don't care what they do at all. But if it's out in the open, I will joke about it.
It's not going to affect my opinion of either of them.
Yeah. Do whatever you want. If you're in an open relationship, then fuck it, I'm not. So it's like, do what you want. I'll still watch a movie.
Yeah, I will still. There's still funny memes out there of it.
I just love it how like there's so much stuff going on in the world that like they'll go and do a show like this to clear the air and be so serious as if anyone actually cares. Like,
no, but people do.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'll care about COVID or whatever's going on, and people are like, "Oh my god, have you seen this Will Smith and Jada stuff?" Like, I don't care, man.
She cheated on him. Meanwhile, I'm there like, yeah, people are suffering.
Yeah.
Can we? Yeah. It's ridiculous the fact that's what I've seen the most news about. Is Will and Jada.
We're all sheep, man. We're just the
world ain't ready for social media.
No.
I've enjoyed not having Twitter so much. Yeah. I've enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
I've only looked at Twitter once in the last 2 weeks.
That's sick.
Out of like, not from links, as in I've actually gone on Twitter and I've just seen what's being said.
Yeah.
I felt guilty when I did it, so I'm not doing it again.
Nice. That's definitely sick.
Yeah. Well, I think
we're wrapped up.
I think we're done. Yeah. We'll be back next week. If you have anything that you want us to talk about, anything that's not a topic, like a weekly topic, like a generic topic that we can talk about.
Yeah.
Feel free to let us know.
Put it in the Discord as well. Yeah,
put it in our Discord. Tweet him or
don't do
Simon.
Simon
In our Discords. And I guess we'll see you all next week.
Sweet. In a bit.
Peace.
Peace.